Let's create the AI old money makeup look. The secret of achieving this look is the skin being well prepped, matte, yet really defined. So I'm gonna use this L'Oreal primer. It really mattifies the skin. I focus it on my nose, pores, and forehead, basically my T-zone. Then I will take my Chanel bronzer. I will use it as a bronzer and define my face. So the forehead, I will heavily bronze and define my face. The forehead, the cheekbone. As you can see, I love this bronzer so much. I need to get a new one. But go heavy on the bronzer. Treat it like a contour. Then I will use my Maybelline eraser to brighten up the areas. So under my eyes, then I'll take my beauty blender and blend these areas first. Because their makeup is very tan, neutral, and matte, so I'm gonna avoid putting any coral or pink blushes. Instead, I will put this blush. It's a lipstick actually. It's a matte lipstick from Essence. I got off my aunt. So I'm gonna use this as a blush because it's very neutral, very like also matte. You can see the color. It's gonna give me a blush look without it being too pinky or coral or anything. It's just gonna be there and you'll see. You see? Now one of my favorite tricks in makeup is using matte lipstick as a blush because first of all, it never ends. Second of all, it lasts forever, depending on the quality of the matte lipstick, of course. But do you see what I mean? We will clean it up more with concealer later, but do you see what I mean? It's given me this look. It's given me this matte yet tanned yet not too overwhelming blush. It's there, it's youthful, but it's not everywhere. So I use this concealer around my mouth because I blended it too far. So I'm just gonna blend it here. You can see now it's perfect. I usually use a brightening concealer afterwards, but because this makeup is really tanned, so I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Now I'm gonna take my Chanel powder. It's dark as you can see, and I'm gonna use this sponge that comes with it because it's better than any brush I used with it. I figured that everything else makes it cakey. So I'm gonna pat it here and then pat it under the eye like this. You can tell already. Now that the skin is completely bronzed and matte at the same time, I'm gonna take some extra bronzer again, and this is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I'm not gonna take too much, just to bring back more dimension. So here, on the nose a bit, and let's not forget the jawline. Okay, then I'm gonna take some blush. I'm gonna focus on this one but mix it a bit with the rosy one. It's not rosy, I don't know. So you see, and put it on top of my cheeks because, as I said, I don't want anything too overwhelming. Okay, I felt like my face got too dull, so I'm gonna take the teeny tiny bit of this color. You see, it's not too pink, not too coral, and really clean my brush and go over my cheeks, like kind of everywhere. Yeah, that's enough, that's all we're doing. Now to the brows, I'm gonna use the Got2b brow gel. Since this brow brush is too big for me, so I take a small brow mascara brush and brush my brows. One trick you should do is once go around against your brow hairs, so we coat all the hairs in the product and it stays. They have a really dramatic brow yet natural, so I'm just gonna use my own brow and then fill in the gaps because we don't want to overwhelm the eyes too much. So okay, one tip I learned along the way for my eyebrows is that eyebrow mascaras and gels could be tricky. So you see everyone using it on their eyebrows and my eyebrows already look nice right now. But so for the longest time when I used the eyebrow mascara, it didn't look good, but because I didn't trim my eyebrows the right way. So I know we're going for a bushy look, so your brow hairs should be wild and bushy. But for example, for me, this eyebrow already grows like upwards, but this one goes more down. So when I would just brush them, it didn't look right. But I started to cut the end of my brow with face razor, and then cut the rest with a scissors so it goes more up, and voila. So while I let the eyebrows dry before I could add any more products, I'm gonna go to the eyes, and I'm using Milani eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna use the shade entitled. Any nude but a bit more dark shade, put it on a fluffy brush and put it on your lid and blend it upwards. And also don't forget to drag the eye upwards as well, so you get that lifted look, and put it underneath as well. Now I'm gonna take the shade Lust and line my upper lashes. Now take just any brown eyeliner and lightly line your lash line. Then I'm gonna take the shade Bubbly. As you can see, it's kind of matte yet has a bit of a sparkle, and put it here to add some light to the eyes, and here. Now I will add some nude liner. Some highlighter under the brow bone, very important. I know I said it's matte, but this place is extremely highlighted in the look. Now use any lip liner that's nude, defining, has a little bit of rosiness, little bit. And voila! What do you ladies think? And what more looks would you like me to do?